कोई यही कह रहा है 4 जून 400 पार।
The RSS and the BJP are trying to destroy India's constitution and change India's constitution.
With 2024 Lok Sabha election beginning tomorrow, India is all set to celebrate the biggest festival of democracy. Rising from the colonial rule in 1947, India swiftly embraced democracy, holding its first general election in 1951, a significant global milestone. Today, India proudly stands as the world's largest functioning democracy, surpassing nations like USA, Indonesia, Brazil due to its vast population and commitment to democratic values. Brace yourself for an electoral marathon spanning 82 days across 7 phases, promising a diverse and fervent political landscape, making history as one of India's most extensive elections.
हर कोई यही कह रहा है 4 जून 400 पार।
The RSS and the BJP are trying to destroy India's constitution and change India's constitution.
Explore India's electoral journey with me, from its first Lok Sabha elections in 1951 to 1952 to the present day, showcasing progress and transformation. Since independence, India has navigated through 17 Lok Sabha elections, shaping the nation's destiny and fostering a culture of governance and participation.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
First Lok Sabha election 1951. The 1951 to 1952 general elections in India were hindered by logistical issues, resulting in a protracted 68-phase election that lasted 4 months. With 17.3 crore voters, the 1951 elections saw 489 seats up for grabs. The Jawaharlal Nehru-led Congress won by a landslide. Second Lok Sabha elections 1957. The second general election in India, held in February and March 1957, saw the Congress consolidate and enhance its vote share from the first polls. The Grand Old Party glided to victory, receiving over 5 times as many votes as the second largest party, the Communist Party of India. Third Lok Sabha election 1962. The third and the final election under Jawaharlal Nehru, held in 1962, saw the Congress win comfortably, with the CPI finishing distant second. This time, there were 21.6 crore voters and 494 Lok Sabha seats were up for grabs. Fourth Lok Sabha election 1967. Following Nehru's death in 1964 and his successor Lal Bahadur Shastri's death in 1966, Indira Gandhi became India's first female Prime Minister, contesting in the 1967 election to retain power. The Congress won the election, albeit not by enormous percentage seen previously, and Gandhi was resworn as Prime Minister. Fifth Lok Sabha election 1971. Faced with a rift in the party, Indira Gandhi led the Indian National Congress to a landslide win in the 1971 election, thanks to her Garibi Hatao Desh Bachao campaign. However, after the results of Gandhi constituency were annulled due to electoral malpractices, she imposed a state of emergency and suspended democracy in 1975. Sixth Lok Sabha election 1977. The 1977 election, held during the emergency, saw the Indira Gandhi-led Congress suffer a severe defeat at the hands of Janata Party, whose leaders Morarji Desai was sworn in as Prime Minister. Seventh Lok Sabha elections 1980. The Janata Party's fortunes plummet in the 1980 election, owing to a lack of unity among alliance members. Capitalizing on its vulnerability, the Congress, under by Indira Gandhi, swept back to power, capturing 350 seats and reducing the Janata Party's seats count to 31. 8th Lok Sabha election 1984. The 1984 election, held following Indira Gandhi's assassination, saw the Congress surge to power on a tide of compassion. The Congress, led by Rajiv Gandhi, won a total of 414 seats. The 1984 election also marked the debut of the new established BJP in the parliament. 9th Lok Sabha election 1989. The Rajiv Gandhi-led Congress lost its mandate in the 1989 election, paving the way for VP Singh-led Janata Dal to form the government with the support of BJP and CPIM. 10th Lok Sabha election 1991. The National Front leadership by VP Singh fell apart after the BJP withdrew its support following LK Advani's detention. during Ramrath Yatra, necessitating new elections. In the subsequent elections, no party was able to secure a majority, and the Congress created a minority administration led by P.V. Narasimha Rao. 11th Lok Sabha Election 1996. The 1996 election resulted in a hung parliament, with no party winning a majority. With the BJP emerging as the single largest party, Atal Bihari Vajpayee formed a brief government, only to be deposed weeks later by H.D. Devagowda, who secured a parliament majority under the banner of United Front. However, in 1997, United leader Inder Kumar Gujral succeeded Devagowda. 12th Lok Sabha Election 1998. Another election that resulted in a hung parliament. The 1998 election saw Atal Bihari Vajpayee form the government again, this time under the banner of NDA, with assistance from other parties. This government too was short-lived, collapsing in 1999 after the AIDMK withdrew its support. 13th Lok Sabha Election 1999. The 1999 Lok Sabha elections, held a few months after Kargil War, resulted in a majority for the BJP-led NDA. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was sworn in again as Prime Minister, becoming the first non-Congress leader to serve a full 5-year long term. 14th Lok Sabha Election 2004. The 2004 election in India were the first to use EVMs, with the Congress-led UPA defeating the incumbent NDA and securing a clear majority in the Lok Sabha. Dr. Manmohan Singh, acclaimed as the architect of India's liberalization in 1991, was sworn in as Prime Minister. 15th Lok Sabha Elections 2009. The 2009 elections, the world largest at the time, saw Manmohan Singh-led UPA return to power, making Singh the first Prime Minister after Nehru to be re-elected after serving a full term. Despite a modest drop in seat won, the UPA was able to maintain a solid majority. 16th Lok Sabha Election 2014. With even more votes in 2009, the 2014 election were a massive exercise in which Narendra Modi rose to power. While the other BJP-led NDA received 38.5% of votes, the Congress had its worst electoral performance, receiving only 19.3%. While the NDA secured 336 seats, the UPA could only win 59 seats. 17th Lok Sabha Election 2019. The Modi-led BJP expanded on its 2014 achievements in 2019 elections, with the Saffron Party receiving the biggest vote share of any party since 1989. Meanwhile, the BJP-led NDA got 353 seats, while the Congress-led UPA won only 91 seats. 18th Lok Sabha Election 2024. The 18th Lok Sabha elections are scheduled to take place between April 19 and June 1, 2024 in 7 stages. Vote counting is set for June 4. Amid the dynamism of the political landscape, regional aspiration give rise to coalition governments reflecting India's diversity and resilience in face of challenges.